She was screaming. What they would uncover. The girl who orchestrated the perfect crime. The plan was simple. Kill the parents. A frantic 911 call.
Calm down. Some people broke into our house. Where are you? What? Avenue. Someone broke in and I heard shots like pops. I don't know what's happening. I'm tied upstairs.
On the night of November 8th, 2010, a frantic 911 call echoed through a quiet neighborhood in Markham, Ontario. A young woman named Jennifer Pan was screaming that armed gunmen had broken into her home. Her mother had been shot. Her father was bleeding out. Within minutes, police arrived at the Pan family home. What they would uncover over the next 2 weeks wasn't a random home invasion. It was one of the most calculated family betrayals in Canadian history. This is the case of Jennifer Pan, the girl who orchestrated the perfect crime, or so she thought. Jennifer Pan was the golden child of Markham, Ontario. Born to parents Huy Han Pan and Beach. Ha Pan, Vietnamese refugees who had escaped to Canada seeking a better life, Jennifer was groomed from childhood to be exceptional. By age 4, she was in piano lessons. By middle school, she was competing in figure skating at competitive levels. Her parents had big dreams for her. Really big dreams, and an even bigger grip to make those dreams happen. Her father, Huy Han, was what people called a tiger dad. He was strict, monitoring not just Jennifer's academic performance, but also her extracurricular activities and social life. Jennifer wasn't allowed to date until after she graduated high school, and she was forbidden from attending school dances and social events. For her parents, the sacrifice and hard work had one goal: their daughter's success. For Jennifer, it felt like a cage slowly closing in. By the time Jennifer entered high school, something shifted. She started lying. Small lies at first. She told her parents she was at study groups when she was actually at parties. She claimed she was advancing in figure skating, when her competition days had largely ended. But the biggest lie came in 2007, when she told her parents she had graduated from high school and was accepted to Ryerson University. Here's the problem: none of that was true. Jennifer had dropped out of high school and had never attended university. For years, her parents had no idea. In 2007, Jennifer met Daniel Wong. He was handsome. He was older. And most importantly, he was forbidden fruit. Jennifer fell hard for Wong and wanted to have what she called a fairy tale relationship with him. For nearly 3 years, Jennifer kept the relationship secret from her parents. She lived a double life: the perfect daughter who pretended to attend university, the hidden girlfriend sneaking around with a man her parents would never approve of. But by 2009, cracks were forming. Wong grew weary of the relationship and the restrictions Jennifer's parents imposed. He broke up with her and started dating another woman. Jennifer's response was shocking. She fabricated an entire story. She told Wong that armed men had broken into her house, that they claimed to be police, and that they gang raped her. She even claimed his new girlfriend had orchestrated the entire thing. Then she claimed someone mailed her a bullet as a death threat. Again, allegedly arranged by Wong's girlfriend. None of it happened. Every word was a lie. Wong didn't believe her, but he also didn't walk away completely. He would become crucial to what came next. By spring 2010, Jennifer was desperate. Her lies were unraveling. Her parents had discovered she wasn't actually attending university. They were furious. The restrictions tightened. The control intensified. And the relationship with Wong, the only thing she truly wanted, was slipping away. Jennifer made a decision. If she couldn't have the life she wanted with her parents in control, she would remove them from the equation entirely. She reached out to an acquaintance named Andrew Montemayor, a high school friend who had allegedly boasted about robbing people at knife point. She paid him $2,500 to kill her father. Montemayor refused. She then turned to Daniel Wong. She enlisted Wong to help her organize a plot to murder her parents. Wong agreed and helped her find accomplices. By October 2010, the plan was in motion. The murder was scheduled for November 3rd, but was delayed when her parents announced last-minute dinner plans. Jennifer gave the final go-ahead via text on November 8th. The hitmen hired were 3 men: Lenford Crawford, David Milvaganam, and Eric Carty. The plan was simple: stage a home invasion, make it look like a robbery, kill the parents, leave Jennifer tied up as a witness to the crime. Jennifer would inherit her parents' money. Wong would have his girlfriend back. Everyone wins, except for Huy Han and Beach Hapan. They would be dead. At 9:35 p.m. on November 8, 2010, David Milvaganam called Jennifer, prompting her to go downstairs and unlock the front door. Jennifer's parents were in the living room. Her father had just returned home. Her mother had just returned from line dancing class. At 10:05 p.m., Milvaganam and two other armed men entered through the front door. One pointed a gun at Beach in the living room. Another went upstairs, put a gun to Han's head, and forced him downstairs. The scene unfolded in the family's basement. The intruders demanded money from Han, who said he only had $60 in his wallet. They took Jennifer's parents downstairs, covered their heads with blankets, and opened fire. Beach Hapan was shot 3 times in the head, killing her instantly. Han was shot in the face and shoulder. Meanwhile, upstairs, Jennifer, the architect of this nightmare, was tied to a banister with a shoelace. At 10:15 p.m., she called 911. Someone broke in. I heard shots like pops. I don't know what's happening. I'm tied upstairs. I think my dad went outside and he's screaming. Her voice on the recording sounds panicked, terrified, traumatized. It was a performance. For the first 4 days, police believed they were investigating a home invasion gone wrong. Jennifer was a victim, a survivor, a witness. Then, on November 12, 2010, her father Han woke up from his medically induced coma. He told police something that changed everything. He witnessed the intruders speaking to Jennifer in a friendly, familiar manner. And most critically, Jennifer had never been bound at all. The story crumbled. The 911 call was re-examined. The timeline didn't add up. The investigation shifted. On November 22, 2010, 14th, days after the shooting, Jennifer was interviewed for a third time. She finally broke. She admitted to hiring the men, but claimed the plan was never to kill her parents. She said she had paid them $2,000 to kill her, not them. It was a suicide attempt gone wrong, she claimed. No one believed her. Jennifer was arrested on November 22, 2010. By spring 2011, Daniel Wong, Lenford Crawford, and David Milvaganam were also arrested and charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy to commit murder. After a 10-month trial, one of the longest in Canadians' history, Jennifer was convicted of first-degree murder and attempted murder. She was sentenced to life, in prison with no possibility of parole, for 25 years. But the case didn't end there. In March 2026, Jennifer Pan pleaded guilty to manslaughter in her mother's death after the Supreme Court ordered new trials. She now receives a life sentence but is eligible for parole. Her father, Hui Han Pan, was permanently blinded by his injuries. He suffers from insomnia, anxiety attacks, and nightmares. The girl who wanted her fairy tale. The girl who believed killing her parents would set her free. She got life in prison instead. Sometimes the lies we tell destroy not just others, but ourselves.